Hey guys, hope you're doing very well. In today's video I'm going to talk about my newest tattoo. It's definitely one of my favourites, and I know I say that about every new tattoo that I get, but oh god, it's just so perfect. It's honestly like the most perfectest thing ever. So if you haven't seen my new tattoo, I will flag up a picture here. It is a alien in a UFO, and it's got space stuff surrounding it. It's like Saturn and then maybe Mars. I'm not sure what the other planet is, but I'm digging it no matter what. And then it's got all these like stars around it and space sprinkles. That's what we're calling it. All that little dot work around it is called space sprinkles. I love it so much. The colours are gorgeous. I let Sam do whatever she wants. She was like, what kind of colours do you want? And I told her, you do what you like. As long as the alien is green, you do what you like. So I basically had like zero say in any of it, even the design. I didn't request anything at all. I said I would like an alien in a UFO, and she kind of just did whatever, and I love that. I always love when a tattoo artist just creates something completely unique for me, and it exceeded my expectations. I got the design on the Sunday morning of the tattoo convention, and I've actually never had an artist send me the design before. I normally see it on the day. I mean, I was still seeing it on the day technically, but yeah, I saw it and I was just like, oh my god, this is so cute. It is literally adorable. So how the whole thing went about, I'm going to do a separate video on booking a tattoo for a convention, because this is the first time I've actually ever booked a tattoo for a convention. I've had one where I've walked up, but I've never booked one before, so I'm going to do a video on that because I'm sure some of you guys may have some questions or something. I'm going to try and cover it in another video. If you do have any questions about booking a tattoo for a convention, comment it down below and I'll make sure I include the information from that question in the video, if that makes any sense. So I'll write down all the questions that you guys have and then include it within the video. But basically how this tattoo come about is I was looking to book a tattoo for the Brighton Tattoo Convention. I was like, this time I'm going to book one. Instead of just walking around and walking up or whatever, I thought, let me secure an appointment with an artist that I really like. And I had a few artists in mind, and Sam was definitely one of them, because she works in Leeds, and I would say it's pretty easy for me to get to Leeds. I'd have to get a train to London, then London to Leeds, but to get to Brighton it's 10 times easier. It's just one straight train from my train station to Brighton. It was just easier for me to get tattooed by Sam in Brighton, if that makes any sense. So when I saw that she was, you know, going to the convention on the convention list, so if you ever want to know who's going to be at a tattoo convention, the tattoo convention will have a website and they'll have a list of all the artists that will be attending. And they also do little announcements here and there on Instagram. I don't know if every tattoo convention does that, but I'd imagine so. But when I was looking at the list, I saw Sam's name there and I was just like, oh my god, let me see if I can get an appointment with her. And then I looked on her Instagram page, and she had a little announcement post, but it was quite a while ago, if that makes any sense. So I think did I book this before Christmas? I think, yeah, I booked this before Christmas, but she put out a post in maybe late November time, I'm not entirely sure. And I was like, oh, she's probably all booked up, there's like no chance of this ever happening. But I thought, why not try? Let me just email her. And so what I emailed her, I'm not going to go in too detail with the whole email situation, because I want to save that for the other video that I was just talking about. What I emailed her is something you just shouldn't email tattoo artists. Like, looking back at it, I'm just like, oh my god, that is just so bad. But I was so excited, and when I'm excited I'm very impatient, so I was just writing out this email. I just wanted to send it to her as quickly as possible because I wanted her to see it as quickly as possible. Does that make sense? Like, I'm impatient when I'm excited. I'm just like, oh my god, this needs to happen now. So I just wrote the most garbage email ever, which is, it just goes against everything that I ever say when it comes to emailing tattoo artists. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, so what I sent to her is, hey Sam, my name is Lauren and I was wondering if you had space at the Brighton Tattoo Convention next year. I haven't got my ticket yet, so any day would work. I haven't really got an idea in mind, which is just like, oh my god, that's just not helpful. Was thinking maybe something to do with an alien in a spaceship, but I actually meant UFO. That just shows how excited I was. I was just like, I was just typing, like, like words were just coming out. I had no idea what I was typing. And then I said, or if you have any flash, I love every tattoo you've done, so I'm sure there would be something I'd love a lot. I have plenty of space on my leg. This email has probably been super unhelpful, so sorry. Thank you so much, Lauren. I was just so excited. But yeah, I was just like, if you've got any flash, I'll have that. Like, basically that just seems so needy. Like, it seems like I was so desperate to get tattooed by her. Oh my god, like looking back at that, it's just embarrassing, honestly. But I'm sure you guys have had that moment of excitement. But then she did get back to me and she was like, yes, I would absolutely love to do anything alien related. And then we went on from there and we booked it and stuff like that. Again, I'll talk about that side of things in another video. I don't want to do a double video of the same topic type thing. So that's how it all come about. She really wanted to do the alien and I was like, yep, okay, that's fine with me. I have wanted an alien tattoo for the longest time. The reason being is because I'm so into like conspiracy theories and stuff like that. I know this doesn't really symbolize conspiracy theory, but obviously there's a lot of conspiracy theories among like aliens and if they've come to Earth, and I spend a sickening amount of time watching videos on, you know, aliens and conspiracy theories and missing people. My new favourite thing to watch is people talking about missing people, and especially when they like come home and stuff like that. So like when people are found. I don't know, I'm just so into that kind of side of YouTube at the moment, like true crime, and I'm really into it. So that kind of symbolises that side of me. Is anyone else into conspiracy theories? I just love them. I just feel like I know there's more to the world than what we are told, if that makes sense. Like the government, like they're hiding so much bullshit. But yeah, this obviously isn't a video about that. You guys probably don't care about that kind of thing. I don't know, maybe you do. Do you like conspiracy theories? Let me know. Oh my god, I should so do a video of my top like 5 favourite conspiracy theories. I think my favourite one, while we're talking about it, is definitely either like the Titanic or 9/11. Oh my god, the whole 9/11 thing just shakes me to my core. God, and obviously like I love Roswell, Area 52, don't even get me started on Area 52. Oh my good god, I want to visit that area so bad. I definitely like believe in aliens. Even if it isn't aliens, I definitely think we're not alone. God, this like sort of talk makes me feel so trippy. I'm just like, I just go into this mindset of like, oh my god, I'm not alone, and oh my god, we're like so small and there's just so many different planets. Like the space is so huge, and it's just like, like there's no way we are the only living beings. Does that make sense? Like there's just no way. Like there's no way. Like there might be other like humans that look like us out there, or there may be, you know, another type of human that does the exact same as us, but they may not look like us and they may look a bit alienish. I don't know, like, and I'm really into space as well. Like all of that kind of stuff fascinates me. Elon Musk, this one's for you. Like, oh my god, Elon Musk, I am fascinated by that guy, his mind. Like I just, you know that thing where people ask you like, who is the top 5 people you would love to have dinner with, dead or alive? Elon Musk. Elon Musk is number 1. Definitely, because I just, oh god, I'd love to talk to him for hours. Like I just love space and future. I have the biggest FOMO when it comes to like the way technology is going. So you know like how technology is just advanced rapidly in the past like 10 years, like with internet and like social media and our phones. Like our phones are like crazy. Like this can do so much. Like look at the size of this. Like you could just do anything with this phone. You can order food, you can talk to people, like across the world. Pictures. I filmed my whole Brighton Tattoo Convention vlog on this. Like it's crazy, and like I don't know, like I have major FOMO when it comes to technology. Like when I'm like 50 or 60 or however long I'm on this planet, like I'm so scared I'm gonna miss out on like flying cars and like all that kind of stuff. Like anyway, I have gone off on one and I apologise because you guys aren't here for that. But yeah, that's just what this whole tattoo represents to me, honestly. It's just like space, and I don't know, the space sprinkles is just like, I don't know, I love glitter. It just represents everything that I'm fascinated by, honestly. So that's the meaning behind it. Let's get on to the tattoo side of things. I do apologise. So yeah, the tattoo in total took I want to say about 2 hours. The line work was, as always, I always find line work to be a lot more painful than shading or colouring, whatever you want to call it. yeah, line work is never pleasant for me. It wasn't too bad though, absolutely. I feel like lower leg tattoos are such a breeze. Oh my god. I would definitely get lower leg tattoos just for the fun of it. Like, I kind of enjoy it. Does that sound a bit sick? I actually, yeah, I do enjoy getting my lower legs tattooed. It's so easy. It's not that painful. I basically was sitting on a massage bed type thing, so I had my leg out. I was kind of just sitting like a teddy bear, if that makes sense. So my legs were kind of like out a little bit. And I think that was the most uncomfortablest thing about the whole tattoo, honestly, because I have like old bones. I'm sure I'm going to have arthritis by the time I'm 30. My like joints seize up quite a bit, and I'm just very achy. Like, I've always had achy, sore legs. I'm not sure why. But that was probably the most uncomfortable part of the whole tattoo, just sitting like that. So I was maybe a little bit fidgety. I don't know, I did try to stay still, and I only moved when Sam was like picking up another colour or whatever. I would never move when she was like mid-line work or mid-shading. I always waited for her to stop and maybe wipe down or something. I'd never, like, that is my rule. When I get tattooed, I do not move. I don't want to be a unpleasant client, if that makes sense. Like, if you can't help but move, that's fine, but that's just me. I just didn't want to move. So that was probably the most unpleasant thing about the whole tattoo, honestly. The pain was nothing. I mean, line work was a bit stingy. The shading and stuff like that was a breeze. I enjoy having colour / shading, whatever you want to call it. On my lower leg, it was just like I could have fallen asleep. If I was laying down, I would have fallen asleep. It was making my eyes heavy. And then when she started doing like the space sprinkles, like the dot work and stuff like that, oh my god, I was just like, I will fall asleep. Like, dot work makes me want to go to sleep. It's so relaxing. I guess it's maybe like a little bit like acupuncture, I don't know. But it was so relaxing, just like little dots, 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 dots. And I was just like, oh my god, this is so, I'm just gonna fall asleep. So it was just a very pleasant tattoo, honestly. She kind of just did her own thing with the colours. She just whacked on some colours. I don't think there was any method behind her colour palette. It is very colourful. Like, there is every colour. I'm just going to look at it now. So I've got like orange, red, green, yellow, pink. There's like turquoise in there. Orange, yellow. I think I have every colour in this tattoo, but it makes sense, if that makes sense. It doesn't look obnoxious. It doesn't look like she's just been like, ugh, have some colour. Like, she's really thought about the colour placement. It all really does tie in together. I cannot wait to see what this looks like healed, because I'm very pale, so colours really do show up on me. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like healed. I'll obviously show you guys a picture of when it's healed. I'm filming this today on a Saturday, so I've had this for 7 days. So it's still healing. The healing method that I have gone for, she basically gave me this like pad situation. I'm going to do a video on these also, because I've never seen them before. It's absolutely fascinating, and some of you guys have seen it or used them. I never have, which is quite weird. I thought I would have seen everything within the tattoo aftercare area. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm very in tune, if that makes sense. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my god. Like, I asked her, I was like, is this like Sanoderm? Like, do I leave this on for like 7 days? And she's like, no, you leave it on for 24 hours, then take it off, then put on another sheet. So I'm gonna do a whole video about it. I forgot what the name of it's called. I'll leave it down here somewhere. But she put that on there after the 2 hours and put like medical tape on it to keep it, you know, still on my leg type thing. And basically what it does is sucks up all the tattoo plasma. Normally I would have like blood and tattoo ink and grossness dripping down my leg after a tattoo. I had absolutely none of that. I was just like, holy cow, what is this? This is so magical. And when I woke up the next day, because she went to leave it on for 24 hours, I had no spillage and leakage because I stayed in a Airbnb. I was worried that I was going to get tattoo plasma grossness all over these bed sheets that we were staying in this Airbnb. I was just like, oh my god, like, what do I tell this person? Hi, like, I've got tattoo goo all over your sheets. But there was absolutely none of that, no leakage, no nothing. The thing, like the pad thing, didn't even feel heavy. Like, you know, with like a wet nappy or whatever, they can feel like heavy. It didn't even feel heavy on my leg. But when I took it off after the 24 hours, I did feel a bit of weight, but I couldn't feel it on my leg, so it was very, very pleasant. So I've never used one of those, but I'm going to make a video on that. But she's told me to put on a second one after the 24 hours, but I didn't do that because I was meant to go to Milan on Thursday, but the fucking snow cancelled that. So pissed. So I didn't want to have like an open tattoo. I wanted to put Sanoderm over it because I was travelling on an aeroplane very like close together. So we were flying out on the Thursday, but then we were coming back on the Friday. So I didn't want to like deal with that. I didn't want to deal with like putting moisturiser on my tattoo and stuff, so I did put Sanoderm afterwards. She did say use these 2 pad things and then just put moisturiser on afterwards and then you'll be good, but I didn't want to do that with travelling, so I didn't do that method properly. I really wanted to. Like if I knew I wasn't going to go to Milan, then I would have done that, but I didn't know. But yeah, because we didn't get snow until Tuesday I think it was, or Wednesday, I'm not sure. But yeah, there's snow everywhere, so that ruined that. So I've been healing it with my trusty Sanoderm. I need to get a new roll. I've officially gone through a roll, but that roll has lasted me, I got a personal roll, but that has lasted me a year now, like literally a year. So I highly recommend getting a personal roll if you're into Sanoderm. Like it lasts a very long time. So I need to order a new one for whenever I get tattooed again. I have no other tattoo plans as of yet. I am very desperate to get a new tattoo. Like anytime I get a new tattoo, I have like this love of being tattooed again. So then I'm like, okay, I need to book another one, I need to book another one. But that will calm down after about 2 weeks or so when this is healed. So yeah, it's in the sort of dry stage, I would imagine now. I can't really see it properly, like what stage it's in, because of the Sanoderm. Like Sanoderm sticks it all together, so you can't really see your skin getting gross. That makes sense because it's sticking it all together. But it's still looking very bright and vibrant at the moment, so I'm hoping it looks like that. Like I cannot wait to see what this looks like healed and when it's all settled. My skin normally takes a good sort of 2 to 3 weeks to really heal and really settle and look like skin again, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to see what it looks like then. I love the placement of it. I went in there and I was just like, she's like, where do you want this? And I was like, I actually have no idea. Like you can put it wherever you want. And she kind of aimed for like lower leg, which is kind of where I wanted it anyway. I didn't want to put it on my thighs or anything like that. I just wanted it on my lower like shin area. I really need to start doing the back of my legs because the front of my legs and the sides are all like woohoo party and there's nothing going on the back, and the reason being is because I won't be able to see it. Like any tattoo I've been getting lately, I've wanted to see it like all the time. I don't know, like how do you tackle that? I'm sure there's a lot of you guys that have like all of your legs tattooed, but like how do you choose like what to put on the back of your legs, because you're never gonna see it. I feel like I need to put the the less meaningful ones on like the back side of me, if that makes sense. Because that way if I don't see them it's like not so much of an issue, but like with every tattoo I get I want to be able to see it. So it's going to be such a struggle for me. I think it'll be a case of like I'm going to end up getting all of the front of my legs tattooed, I'm going to have nothing at the back, and then when I like run out of room I'll go onto the back of my legs. I don't know how to tackle that. I normally like have all the answers, but I don't know what to do. So if you've got any advice on that, let me know. Like how do you choose what goes on the back of your legs and what goes on the front? I need to know. I need to figure this out because my legs are going to start looking so bare at the back. But yeah, so Sam sort of just said, you know, where do you want to put this? And she put it on the angle that it's on now. So it's going this way. And then she's like, well, what about this way? And I was like, actually, I think I prefer it that way. So at least I put in some kind of input. She was probably like, fuck's sake, this girl is so awkward and annoying. But yeah, I love the placement of it. It's created an awkward gap filler for me though. I've got like this like slither, I don't know, it's a weird shape. A couple of people said you should put a snake in there, a couple of people said you should put a spoon in there. I don't have any attachments to spoons unless there's a bit of cheesecake on it. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that gap. I'm going to deal with it at a later date. I'm in no rush at all to fill out my legs. But yeah, I'm so happy with this. It's just, I don't know. I just love it. So like, you know when something just is, like I knew Sam would nail it, and that's why I wanted her to do it. I knew she would nail an alien tattoo, but like it's just more, you know what I mean? Like I knew she would nail it, but she nailed it and then some. And it's just like, how? Like I love giving artists creative freedom because you just get the most amazing pieces, and I will always, you know, preach that, like, you know, let the artist do what they want and you'll get such an amazing tattoo. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I think that's everything I can say about this tattoo. I've mentioned the pain rating, out of 10 if you guys need to know. I think it was like a 3 or even a 2. It was so easy. It took 2 hours to do. Sam had creative freedom, so I didn't choose any of the colours. Oh, price. So the price of it, it's quite a big size, I would say. It's a lot bigger than what I thought it would be, which is good for me. You know, I'm up for a big tattoo. I'm not disappointed. After a while, I was just like, yes. I love the size of that. The price of it was £220. I'd say that is definitely a fair price, especially for a convention, because a tattoo artist has to like book their booth and stuff like that, and they have to put a lot of money into doing conventions and travel also. She had to travel from Leeds, so I definitely think tattoo artists do mark up the price a bit for conventions, but to me that's understandable. I would have paid $220 for this whether it was in her studio or if it was in a convention or out in the desert. I don't know, that's not very safe, but I'm happy. I was very happy to pay that amount. It wasn't shocking to me at all when she emailed me and said that would be the price. She let me know the price beforehand as well, which was easy for me because then I could get the money out beforehand. So yeah, that's everything I think I needed to talk about. If you've got any questions at all about the tattoo or the situation, comment down below. And again, don't forget to comment down below any questions you have about booking a tattoo for a convention, and I will include that in a video that I will make very, very soon for you guys. And until my next video, bye!